Right, let's kick off another deep dive. Today we're heading into a world where, well, powerful engines and all that cutting-edge tech kind of collide.
Yeah.
Where hand-stitched leather meets, like sustainable materials. It's the wild world of luxury SUVs, how they're changing and evolving.
Oh, it's fascinating. This whole segment, it's not just about those fancy badges anymore. It's like this blend of, well, you have that traditional craftsmanship,
Right.
but also you see this push for technological innovation and, there's a growing awareness of sustainability too, all coming together.
Definitely. And we've got three big contenders in the ring today, each kind of showing us a different side of this whole evolution.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got the Bentley Bentayga,
Okay.
the Volvo XC90,
Right.
and the newcomer that's really shaking things up, the Kia EV9 GT.
Oh, yeah, that one.
So by the end of this deep dive, you'll not only know what makes each of these SUVs stand out, but also get a sense of how they reflect how we're defining luxury these days, how it's changing.
It's really intriguing, actually, how these cars, they're not just like products, they're almost like statements.
Yeah.
They reflect, what people value these days, the things they want, the things they aspire to.
Absolutely. So let's start with a name that just screams luxury, right?
Okay.
The Bentley Bentayga. Now, you might think of Bentley as, I don't know, kind of a brand stuck in the past, right? Like known for those handcrafted interiors, powerful engines, that old school luxury feel.
Yeah, you're right. They've always catered to a certain type of customer, someone who, well, appreciates the finer things,
Right.
that feeling of exclusivity, that, the craftsmanship, that bespoke feel. But they've had to adapt, right, to stay relevant, especially with electric vehicles on the rise. And,
Yeah.
And that growing focus on sustainability.
And the Bentayga, it kind of embodies that balancing act, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's got this monster V8 engine. I think it's over 590 horsepower.
Yeah, something like
For those who still want that raw power.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But it also has some really cool tech, like active anti-roll bars. Imagine this, it uses hydraulics to keep the car level when you're turning.
Ah.
It's basically, well, defying physics to make this big SUV handle like a sports car.
Which is important because, well, people still want that thrill, right?
Yep.
That exciting driving experience.
Of course.
But they also want the luxury that Bentley's known for.
Right.
It's not just about speed, it's about like precision and control.
Exactly. And then, you get inside and it's all hand-stitched leather, this carefully chosen wood veneers. The level of customization is, well, it's pretty much unheard of. It's that feeling that your car is one of a kind. That's what Bentley buyers are looking for.
I guess so. But even Bentley, with all that opulence, they're starting to think about sustainability, right?
Oh, absolutely.
They're using recycled materials and even offering a hybrid engine option. It shows that even these really traditional luxury brands are changing.
Yeah, it's a crucial point. It shows that people now expect luxury to be responsible,
Yeah.
that it shouldn't harm the environment.
Right. So the Bentayga is kind of this mix of, well, heritage and adaptation. But our next contender, the Volvo XC90, it takes a different approach, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Volvo has built its reputation on safety, right?
Right.
And that understated, Scandinavian design. But they've also been, well, I'd say leaders in sustainability. They've made it part of their brand, not just something they added on later.
I find it interesting how Volvo makes safety feel luxurious,
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about airbags and seatbelts. It's about creating this environment where you feel protected, at ease. Like a sanctuary on wheels.
That's a great way to put it. And the XC90, it's a perfect example. It has all those advanced driver assistance systems, but they don't feel, well, intrusive. They're designed to help you, to make driving better, not to take over.
And the interior, with its like minimalist design and natural materials, it adds to that feeling of calm and well-being.
Yeah.
It's pretty different from the Bentayga's, over-the-top vibe. It appeals to a different kind of luxury buyer.
Right, exactly. The XC90's luxury is more about, well, a feeling, that sense of being safe, comfortable, cocooned. It's about a refined driving experience without being, too flashy or showy.
But don't be fooled by that understated elegance, right?
Yeah.
The XC90, it can perform, especially with the recent updates to the engine and suspension.
Oh, absolutely.
It's that mix of capability and, well, peacefulness that makes it appealing, don't you think?
Exactly. And that brings us to another interesting trend in this whole luxury SUV world, the rise of electric vehicles.
Right.
And leading the charge, you've got our third contender, the Kia EV9 GT.
Yeah.
It's game changer.
I mean, the Kia EV9 GT, it's not just some electric SUV. It's like a statement.
Oh, yeah.
Kia's like, hey, we're a serious player in the luxury game.
Yeah, they're really making a move, trying to like shake up those established brands. And you know what? They just might do it.
Yeah, I think so. What's interesting to me is that they're not trying to just do the same old luxury thing, but with electric power.
Right.
They're like pushing the boundaries with design and technology, almost like redefining what a luxury SUV could be.
Totally. Even just looking at it, the exterior, it's all futuristic and angular. Yeah. Totally different from the like smooth curves of the Bentayga or the XC90. It's meant to get your attention to stand out.
Yeah, and then you get inside, it's like, whoa.
Oh.
Like you're in a spaceship, you've got those swiveling captain's chairs and this massive infotainment screen that just takes over the dashboard. And even like virtual gear shifts.
Oh yeah, those virtual gear shifts, those are so cool. It's like instead of a regular gear lever, you just use buttons or a touch screen to choose your driving mode. It's so sleek and intuitive, and it frees up so much space.
It's all about that seamless tech integration, isn't it? And it's not just about flashy stuff either. The EV9 GT, it's loaded with all those advanced driver assistance systems. It's one of the safest SUVs out there.
And don't forget about how it drives.
Oh, yeah.
This thing can hit 60 mph in under 5 seconds. That's supercar territory. It's a good reminder that electric doesn't have to mean slow or boring.
They really thought about what people want these days, haven't they? Performance, technology, sustainability, and a design that's unique. It helps you stand out.
Yeah, you're right. But the big question is, will those luxury buyers, the ones who are used to the Bentleys and Volvos, will they be willing to spend that much on a Kia?
That's the gamble they're taking, right? They're betting that this commitment to innovation and understanding what people want, that'll be enough to win over those new luxury buyers.
It's really interesting, isn't it? It's like this democratization of luxury. The idea that luxury isn't just about a name or a price tag anymore. It's about the whole experience and what it represents to you.
So we've got these three very different takes on the luxury SUV, right? The Bentayga with its history and performance, the XC90 with its focus on safety and well-being, and then the EV9 GT and its embrace of technology and sustainability.
Yeah, but what's really cool is how these cars reflect what's happening in the whole car industry.
You're right, like sustainability.
Yeah.
It's not just a niche thing anymore. It's something that people really care about and expect from all car companies, luxury or not.
Absolutely. And it's not just about offering an electric or hybrid model anymore. It's about the whole package. Using sustainable materials, thinking about how they build the car, even how they dispose of it at the end of its life.
Yeah, and the technology just keeps advancing.
Oh, for sure.
It's not just about those infotainment systems anymore. It's about those driver assistance features, staying connected, and maybe even self-driving cars in the future.
It's getting so advanced and easy to use. It's not about overwhelming you with gadgets. It's about making driving better, safer, and more enjoyable.
Personalization is huge too, right? People don't want the same car as everyone else.
Right. That's where customization comes in.
Yeah.
Brands are offering so many options now. You can customize everything. The color, the interior, the performance features. It's about creating a car that's truly yours, reflecting who you are.
So sustainability, technology, and personalization, those are the big drivers in this luxury SUV world. But what does it all mean for the car industry as a whole? What's next?
I think we're at this turning point. Cars aren't just about getting around anymore. They're becoming part of our digital lives, a way to express who we are, a personalized space to connect, relax, even work.
That's pretty exciting. But let's not get too carried away. Let's bring it back to those three SUVs we talked about.
Yeah.
Given what we've learned and what's happening in the market, what do you think the future holds for them? Wow, we've covered a lot, haven't we?
We have.
From that Bentley V8 roar to that like whisper quiet Volvo XC90, and then that futuristic Kia EV9 GT.
It's been a journey, and we went beyond just talking about features and specs.
Right.
We dove into how these SUVs are different ideas of luxury, right? How they connect with what drivers want, how they make them feel.
Exactly. So now I want to hear from you, the listener.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself behind the wheel of each of these. Which one speaks to you?
Yeah, which one?
Which one feels like your kind of luxury?
Is it the Bentley Bentayga? With all that history and craftsmanship, that statement of power and success. Does it make you feel like you're on top of the world?
Or maybe it's that Volvo XC90, right?
Yeah.
That Scandinavian simplicity, that feeling of being safe and calm.
Cocooned.
Yeah, cocooned. Does it make you feel, I don't know, like you're in your own little peaceful haven?
Or maybe it's that Kia EV9 GT that's calling to you.
Mm-hmm.
With that bold design, all that tech, and, that commitment to the environment. Does it feel like you're driving into the future?
Your choice. Your idea of luxury, it tells a story, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It shows what you value, what matters to you, where you fit in. And that's what makes this whole conversation so interesting.
Oh, really is.
Because luxury, it's not like one size fits all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's personal.
Yeah.
And it's always changing.
Yeah.
What was luxurious 10 years ago might be, pretty normal today.
Right.
And what's cutting edge now, who knows what it'll be like in a few years.
Exactly. And that's the exciting part.
Yeah. Keeps us guessing, keeps us exploring.
Pushing those boundaries.
So as we go forward, it'll be really interesting to see how these brands, and I guess the whole car industry, keep adapting, right?
Oh, yeah.
To meet what luxury buyers want.
Yeah, to keep up with those changing needs and desires.
Will Bentley go all electric, but still keep that hand-built feel?
I don't know. Good question.
Will Volvo, I don't know, will they go all in on self-driving cars, but still make safety the top priority? Will Kia, will they become like a real luxury giant and shape things up even more?
It'll be fascinating to watch it all unfold.
Only time will tell, right? But one thing's for sure, the future of these luxury SUVs, it's going to be exciting, innovative, and probably a little unpredictable.
I agree.
And that's a journey we can't wait to take with you. So keep those engines running, keep looking ahead, and most importantly, keep asking yourself what luxury means to you.
That's the key.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay curious.